Alright, 37 is going to be split into 4 parts because of the memory. So for 37a, you need to find 4 things. You need to find the vertical asymptote, horizontal asymptote, x-intercept, and y-intercept. The vertical asymptote is just simply setting x minus 4 equal to 0, and you wind up with x equals 4 as your vertical asymptote. Your horizontal asymptote is going to be at y equals 0 because the bottom's exponent is automatically going to be larger than the numerator's exponent. Your x-intercept, since your horizontal asymptote is 0, that means it's right on the x-axis, so you have no x-intercept. The y-intercept is when you replace 0 for values of x, and you wind up getting that y is equal to 2 over negative 4, which is negative 1/2. So our y-intercept is at 0, negative 1/2. So the first thing you want to do is draw your asymptotes. Make sure you always label your asymptotes. Then you want to indicate where your intercepts are. And because we don't have enough information, all we'll do is just go to your calculator, put this in your y equals, making sure that you have parentheses around everything, and then press second graph. And you want to look for things that are greater than 4. So values that are greater than 4 are at 5,2 and 6,1. So I'm going to go to 5,2 and 6,1, and that's enough information for me to plot that curve. And then I can go up and see that at 3, negative 2, I can have another point to join my 0, 1/2. And that gives me enough information. Make sure when you draw your curves that you don't touch your asymptote. The last thing that they need is your domain and range. Domain is going to go from negative infinity to your vertical asymptote and vertical asymptote to infinity. Your range is going to go from negative infinity to your horizontal asymptote, and then from your horizontal asymptote to infinity.